Konnichiwa. Welcome to another intriguing tale from the annals of history. Today, we journey back to the fascinating life of
Lyndon B. Johnson, often referred to by his initials LBJ, was an American politician who served as the 36th President of the United States from 1963 to 1969, after the assassination of John F. Kennedy, under whom he had served as the 37th Vice President. Lyndon B. Johnson was a Democrat from Texas who also served in the U.S. House of Representatives and the U.S. Senate before becoming president. In 1937, the 28-year-old Lyndon B. Johnson, at the time the Texas director of the National Youth Administration, faced a dilemma. The Texas Congressman James Buchanan had suddenly died. Since loyal Texan voters tended to return incumbents to office, a Texan congressional seat generally came available only every 10 or 20 years, and Johnson wanted to be in Congress by the time he was 30. He did not have 10 years to wait, but he was very young and was virtually unknown in Buchanan's old district, the 10th. He would be facing political heavyweights whom voters would heavily favor. Why try something that seemed doomed to failure? Not only would the race be a waste of money, but the humiliation if Johnson lost badly could derail his long-term ambitions. Unlimited possibilities are not suited to man. If they existed, his life would only dissolve in the boundless. To become strong, a man's life needs the limitations ordained by duty and voluntarily accepted. The individual attains significance as a free spirit only by surrounding himself with these limitations and by determining for himself what his duty is. Johnson considered all this, then decided to run. Over the next few weeks, he campaigned intensely, visiting the district's every backwater village and town, shaking the poorest farmer's hand, sitting in drugstores to meet people who had never come close to talking to a candidate before. He pulled every trick in the book: old-style rallies and barbecues, newfangled radio ads. He worked night and day, and hard. By the time the race was over, Johnson was in a hospital being treated for exhaustion and appendicitis. But in one of the great upsets in American political history, he had won. By staking his future on one throw, Johnson put himself in a death ground situation. His body and spirit responded with the energy he needed. Often we try too many things at one time, thinking that one of them will bring us success, but in these situations our minds are diffused, our efforts half-hearted. It is better to take on one daunting challenge, even one that others think foolish. Our future is at stake. We cannot afford to lose, so we don't.